Question 11. There's 500 passengers on the train. 7/20ths of the passengers are men, 40% of the passengers are women, and the rest of the passengers are children. Work out the number of children on the train. Right, well, let's go for the 40%. So 40% of 500, we could do 10%, which is 50 and times by 4, but basically it is 200. So there's 200, that's the women. Now we need to work out 7/20ths for the men. Well, 1/20th is equal to 500 divided by 20. So 500 divided by 20 gives you 25. Then you need to do for 7/20ths, we need to do 7 times 25, which is 175. So children is equal to 500, the total, minus 375, which is basically the men and the women added together, which is 125. Right, so that wasn't too bad for 3 marks. Right, ABC cannot be a straight line, says Tom. Explain why Tom is correct. Because they would have to add up to 180 degrees. The two angles would need to add up to 180 degrees, not 178. Right. Number 18. 13, blimey. Bevan buys a car in a sale. Before the sale, the car cost 6,720. In the sale, the cost of every car is reduced by 20%. He pays a deposit, and then he pays the rest in equal payments. Work out the amount each month. Right, well, firstly, let's do 20% of 6,720. So that's basically 10%. 672 times 2, which is 1344. So cost of car, and I would all write this down so the examiner can see exactly what you're doing. So we need to take away the 20% discount. So 6,720 minus 1344 gives us 5,376. Less deposit, which is paid at the start, which is £1,500. So now I'm doing 5,376 minus the 1,500, which gives us 3,876. Now he's going to pay it in 24 equal payments. So payment, we're going to have to do division now, is 3,876 divided by 24, which gives you a monthly payment of £161.50. Right, let's move on. Question 14. Here is a rectangle. The 12-sided shape below is made up from 4 of these rectangles. Work out the perimeter. Right, so that's 10. Let's put all the 10s on that we can see. Right, that's 4. Now this length here is going to be 6, isn't it? Because it's 10, take away the 4. That one's going to be the same. So now we can add them together. So we've got 4 10s. So we've got 40 plus 4 4s. Oh, plus, I missed 2, sorry. 4 6s. So if we add those together, probably do it in my head, but let's use the calculator. We've got 80. So the total perimeter of the shape is 80 centimetres. Question 14. Question 15. Ingredients need to make 8 shortbread biscuits. Right. Tarek is going to make some shortbread biscuits. He has the following ingredients. Work out the greatest number of shortbread biscuits that Tarek can make with his ingredients. Right, okay, so for one biscuit, I'm going to divide these by 8. So I'm going to do 120 divided by 8. So I need 15 grams of butter. Then I'm going to do 60 divided by 8. So that will give me 7.5 grams of sugar. And 180 divided by 8 gives me 22.5 grams of flour. So now I know those, I can work out the maximum I can make with the butter, sugar and the flour that I've got. So 330 divided by 15 will mean I can make 22 biscuits with the butter. 200 divided by 7.5 gives me the number of biscuits I can make with that amount of caster sugar, which is 26.6. So I can't make 27, I can only make 26. There will be a little bit left over. Do the same with the flour. So this time we're dividing by 22. Don't overwrite in the exam because when it's scanned in you can't read it. 22.5. So 450 divided by 22.5 is 20. So actually the greatest number he can make is 20 biscuits. He will have a bit of butter and sugar left.